Hey there, guys. Thank you for joining in with me today. If you're watching, we're going to be doing another pug group today. This is going to be a City of Threads. This is going to be an 8. If this is your first time here, I would like to thank you for joining in. If you would kindly hit that like and subscribe, we'd really appreciate it. This is a new channel. Just trying to get started here, so
4, 3, 2, 1.
let's get started here.
Now you learn the true lesson of the void. You've arrived.
Gotta put my
Our friend
weapon
awaits you in the
on.
halls.
This is Big Boss Week, so bosses are gonna hit harder. And have more health, so really we're just farming crests, trying to get my second crafted armor piece. There's really not any gear in this dungeon that I need, so
Do you see it? A stone to call forth the darkness.
one of the biggest problems I have, especially this season, Hunter is not really. Hunter's a D or C tier class DPS this so far in season 1, and as far as Beastmaster, so it's been really hard to get in high-end groups unless I get in with my guild. So normally I'm able to just get in pretty quickly in a 10, and this time I've not been able to. I've got a high enough gear level. I'm just not having any luck with getting into high level pug groups, so hopefully next season will be a little better. The only thing is this, it's pretty aggravating when it comes to trying to get my portals for the dungeons, which I've been able to get most all of them for the last 2 full expansions, but yeah, I've only got one for this one. I've only been able to time 110 so far, and these all right, for this boss, each of these you get a stack, a debuff on you that puts those little balls on you. which has to be positioned in a manner where so that you don't hit everybody, which can be difficult. They got it down, but that shouldn't be that difficult, so.
Buffoon. Not even worthy of the fifth strand.
Wow.
Ansarek has eyes everywhere.
Okay.
You'll need to blind them to meet the Vizier.
I'm not 100% sure why they asked for us to release your paladin tank should have had a res. It would have been much quicker.
I don't have a target.
But sometimes, you know, pug groups don't make any sense. Sometimes I can get in some pug groups that are really good,
Do you see it?
and obviously sometimes I get into some that are really bad.
Has fallen.
But anyway, back to what I was talking about a minute ago. So when it really comes to the meta, it's dependent upon how Blizzard tunes the character. So if hunters are not tuned properly and their output is producing low amounts of DPS, especially in higher keys, then they're not going to be a... when groups start looking for other people to join in high keys, they're looking for the classes that are performing the best in those dungeons. Okay. I'm not sure why that won't let me jump. That is about the stupidest thing I've ever seen. But again, that goes back to, you know, Blizzard and the way they tune. So, I mean, it's really not on how good of a player you are. It all has to do with what kind of how your character's tuned. You know, Blizzard can make a few adjustments to the damage throughput, and you can go from being last on the meta to being first in the meta. So, you know, it's pretty disappointing that you have to deal with that in a game that is as old as it is, for number one, and a game that has as many players as it does, number two. So I get it. There's going to be some discrepancy between the classes. I mean, it's almost impossible, but for there to be that much discrepancy to the point that they're not able to get into or participate in part of the in-game level 10 groups, then it's very disappointing, especially when you have the same people that are paying money to purchase those games and pay the monthly subscription fees for those games, and each person has their, you know, own share. And, you know, some person may say, well, you know, change tunes, you know, pick one of the ones that's meta. Well, you know, I mean, some people don't play that tune. Some people don't have extra characters. Some people don't have all the extra time to be able to dump into a specific game, and so are you supposed to reward that person that's able to just sit and play the game all day, or tune the dungeons so that they are maximum for those individuals who are in the 1% of the players who either get paid to play or in professional teams, and so that makes the game that much more unappealing. I mean, I feel, especially to players who are new or haven't been playing the game for 30 years. $20 I guess. So
much better. Come to me and I will help you as agreed.
So that's the thing, you know, the frustrating part about playing the game. And then again, goes back to that argument. Well, that person may say, well, you know, why don't you play this tune? Well, there could be a patch that comes out that completely disrupts the entire meta.
Your target is the Grand Splicer.
So you know, a patch can come out, things change.
Meshed well with
Some of those guys that were on the top of the DPS list wind up dropping, you know, into the mid tier. I mean, there's got to be some way, something to make that better.
The transformatory was once the
I
home
don't
of our
know
sacred
the
evolution.
answer, but
ISO has made a mockery of our traditions.
I mean, Microsoft, you know, obviously purchased Blizzard, so I mean that's they make a lot of money. I mean, Microsoft is.
A traitor. Our queen will be so disappointed.
First, your little pets will die. Then we'll make you stink.
Are you finished?
Do you see? The stone to call forth the darkness.
It opened infinite as your steps.
And some of the glitches, the Dawnbreaker, the pets will sometimes fall through the boat. Sometimes you'll wind up in the middle of the boat when you're on your mount. And yeah, there's things that are definitely frustrating.
AOE infinite. Watch your step.
Seems you died. Seems you died.
Are you finished?
Do you see? A stone to call forth the darkness.
AOE infinite. Watch your step.
Your blood will break. The blizzard surges.
AOE infinite. Watch your step. stone to call forth the darkness. AOE incoming.
Must I do everything? Your blood will freeze! Is that all?
I'll take it from here.
AOE incoming. Watch your step.
Must I do everything?
A stone to call
Your blood will freeze! Blizzard surging!
AOE incoming. Watch your step.
Lost in the dark.
AOE incoming. Watch your step.
Must I do everything?
A stone to call forth.
Glacial annihilation! Blizzard surging!
AOE. Watch your step.
Also, something else to point out on this, just as far down as my class is this season, any time I'm #1 on the DPS charts in a level 8 dungeon is probably not going to be a good group.
A stone to call forth.
I mean, here's my question. Should you have to find a guild or a group that is dedicated to running Mythic Plus and raiding to be able to get in a successful group that can run a level 10? Should it be that hard that several months into a season
Overcrawlers. I've enough of you in my collection. Be gone.
that there are enough people that still do not have whatever type of armor? So that goes to the upgrading material, that goes to the dungeon tuning. I mean, that goes to a lot of different things, which are all contributing to the problem. When it requires 90 crests, 90 high-end crests, to be able to upgrade a piece, or to make a piece of gear that is the high-end gear, and that's a lot of crests. It's a lot of dungeons you gotta run.
Hope so. Watch your step. Hope so.
Do you see it? A stone
Help so.
Too late.
It's just like if you look here. Look, all of my dungeons are at 9 pluses. But you notice I can get in a 9 plus no problem. I've done 62 7 plus 7 to plus 9 runs successfully. And I've only done 1, 10, and 11. Is that tuning? Is that gear? Because I'm a 629.
Help so. Watch your step. Help so.
Do you see it? A stone to call forth the darkness.
LE incoming. Help so. Watch your step. Help so.
Do you see it? A stone to call forth
AOE
the
incoming.
darkness.
Help so. Watch your step. Help, sir. AOE incoming. A stone to call forth the darkness. Help, sir. Watch your step. Help, sir.
The pursuit of perfection can be messy, but worthwhile in the end.
And if I was to continue going on a rant, there's also the simple fact that a lot of people who
A stone.
join
Watch your
in
step.
on
Call
pug
forth
groups
the darkness.
don't know the mechanics for the fights. Now, I don't mean I'm perfect on all the mechanics myself. That's absolutely not what I'm saying. I'm saying some of the people who have got the scores that they've got wind up in a pug group for an 8 or a 9, and they have no idea what's going on, or they don't care, or they're not paying any attention.
For you, a reward. Witness the unparalleled wonder of
Which is also frustrating.
transformation.
Run.
I am happy that we're going to be able to, I mean, it looks like we're going to be able to finish this, so
Run.
definitely a positive. I can get some more crests.
Enough. You've earned a place in my collection. Let me usher you in.
Enthroned. Do you see? A stone to call forth the darkness. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Witness the glory of our ascension.
Watch your
Possibilities are endless.
AOE incoming. Watch your Watch your AOE incoming. Step. Stone to call forth the darkness. Watch your
Survival of the fittest.
Watch your
Possibilities are endless.
AOE
Can I
incoming.
make
Watch your step.
sage's wisdom is required?
Watch your AOE incoming.
Make
Watch your
I break you beneath
watch your Do you see?
the strongest survive.
Watch your
Possibilities are endless.
AOE incoming. Watch your run out.
Break you beneath
Watch your AOE incoming. Watch your stab. Watch your
the strongest survive.
watch your
Possibilities are endless. This is
Alright, we finished it. We finished it.
Viceroy will be absolutely furious when she learns.
Like I say, there's not really any.
I cannot wait to
There's
witness
no-
it.
No gear from in here that. No gear in here that I need. So, anyway, thank you guys for the for watching the video. If you've made it this far, I really appreciate it. If you have any comments, leave them below. And on your way out the door, hit the like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thank you, y'all guys. Have a wonderful night. We'll see you later. Bye-bye now.